Hi there, and welcome to another task. This one is in level 2. So on here, you're going to go ahead and click that same cell, and you're going to go ahead and type your name like you did on the previous tasks. So I'm just going to put my first name, and hopefully you'll see your name appear right up here. If you're curious how that happens, this is something called cell referencing. Think of it like a placeholder. So if you click here, you won't see anything until you look up here at the formula bar, and you'll actually see how it's working. So this is actually a formula that I'm using on how to do it. So you'll see equals because it's a formula, some quotations because it's text in Google Sheets. That's why it's going green. Green is for text. And then you'll see the C9. If I click on that, you'll actually see this go orange where my name is. So cell referencing is actually very nice in Google Sheets because they try to color code. So I'm always a huge fan of that because it does make my job a little bit easier. Come down here and click on Protect. So protecting a cell is helpful when you're trying to share a spreadsheet, but you don't need people messing with everything on the spreadsheet, especially with things like inventory or if you're doing a survey. You don't need people changing answers. You just maybe want them to fill in one thing, something along those lines. So in order to actually protect your data, all you're going to do is highlight D4 down to D9. So that's select and drag all the way down with your mouse. And then you're going to come up here to where you see data, and you're going to kind of come down. You're going to have to spit through, there we are, all the way down, protect sheets and ranges. You can enter a description if you'd like. I'll just put inventory, asset tag. You don't have to name it, just helpful. These are the cells I'm going to protect, and then you're going to hit set permissions in the green button. So this is where you can choose who all is allowed. So right now, only I'm allowed to edit, which is very helpful. You can also choose custom, which means you can choose more than one person. So maybe it's you, another TA, maybe it's another para on your campus, maybe it's going to be a principal, maybe it's just one teacher. So all of that is a way to protect different things. So you can protect tabs, the entire spreadsheet, or just specific ranges. It's kind of whatever you see fit. And then you can also show a warning when someone is trying to edit it, and it'll kind of give you something like that. I'm just going to make it me, and then you just hit the green done button, and it should say changes are saved, and now you know. Just be sure you click on this box and actually start typing out how this could be helpful for me, and then type a response. And then if you hit the X, it'll close it out for you. So that's the first one. On duplicates, this is very helpful. Obviously, this is a very small screen that I have going on, so most spreadsheets are probably much longer. So very helpful if you're trying to get rid of someone who has said, oh man, I just did this twice. Not too bad. So you're going to select B1, so again with your mouse all the way through E10, so the whole table is what you're selecting. You're going to come all the way up here to data, and you can already see where there's some duplicates going on. For example, Tony Stark is there twice, I see Bruce Wayne, I see Bruce Banner, so you can kind of see a few that are, Clint Barton is obviously there twice. So data, and then you're going to have to come down so you can see other things that you can do, but you want to remove the duplicates. And it'll ask you, so data has a header row, very nice, and then columns to analyze. So I want it to analyze all of these columns and remove any duplicates. Remove duplicates. So it says 2 duplicate rows are found and removed, 7 rows are remaining. And now you're going to see I only have the ones that I need. Not too bad. The next one that you're going to want to go ahead and do is removing the white space. So white space is helpful if somebody is adding extra spaces and they're filling out a spreadsheet. It can be very hard to organize and sort your data if this white spaces aren't actually removed. So yes, there's a shortcut. So here's what you're going to come down and do. You're going to select B3 all the way to D8. So again, the entire table. Come up here to data, your home away from home, and then you're going to scroll until you see trim the white space. And it says 6 cells, and now when you scroll over, you can see everything is actually aligned the way it should be. All done. Last one you're going to do is filters. So this one is going to help you narrow things down, especially when you have a huge list. Obviously this is small. So maybe I'm only interested, so notice it says show me all the math teachers, show me all the second grade teachers, things like that. So the way that you're going to do it is you're going to select again B1 through E10, the entire one. You're going to come up here to data, and we're going to only show third grade as the task. So we're going to hit data, create a filter. Oh, there it is, filter views, create a new filter. And it'll say saving. So you can actually name this filter. So let's name this third grade to help me remember. And this is where I'm going to hit write this, and I don't want first grade, second grade, third grade, or sixth grade. And I'm going to hit OK. Okay, looks like I only have one third grade teacher on this campus, and he did fill out the form. All done. If you hit close, you'll see your table goes right back the way it was. So here's the fun fact. When you ever need to go back to that, you can always come to filter views. Notice you see third grade, so I can click on this and it saves it. Isn't that fantastic? I love filters. It makes it super, super easy. And that filter is going to work. So let's say somebody comes in and refills out the rows, that filter is going to apply to those new rows as well. So feel free to set them up ahead of time and then let the responses come in. It's very helpful to find things a little bit quicker. It can work faster than when you sort. Sorting can take some time. But not too bad. And don't forget to fill out how the skills can be useful. So type your answer here. So be sure you fill that out in order to receive credit, and then be sure to hit the submit assignment button in Schoology. Feel free to add comments if you ever are stuck on something, especially a task. So here's how you can insert a comment by clicking that button right there. You can also click on insert, and you'll also see the comment button down below. So whatever makes it the most easy, I will respond. So you can always add a comment just like that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for your last task.